There's no like cool things today. There's no like subs or anything. It's just around basics of Spider Guard. So 2 ways we can enter Spider Guard. Borrow you, Mike. Your classic is from closed guard, right? And you see this at really high levels. People will hunt for closed guard and then work to their more complicated guards from this position. So I'm going to start with double sleeve grip and really getting that pocket grip in the sleeve. And I want to be on the top of his hand, right? Not around the side, the top of his hand. And that, when I need to, and it's very useful if he starts to pass, is I can post out on his hand. It's very difficult for him to re-grip. So you want to get two grips on his hand. What I'm not doing is just dropping my bum and now starting to try and get my legs involved. I've got a good closed guard and I'm going to get really rigid with my body. So it's my shoulders on the floor and I'm going to stay rigid as I open. And I'm going to stay rigid as I work side to side. There's still a big gap here. If I'm relaxed when I do this, it's really easy for Mike to start to go to passing. When I'm rigid, surprisingly difficult for him to respond. And I'm twisting side to side. So look, my feet are facing this way, and then they're facing this way. And then I'm going to choose a priority knee to get in the middle. I'll just go with my right. And then I'm going to open this out. You then want to get this one in as well. If I'm honest, the guy normally knows what's going on. He's going to block, just swing his elbow in. So at this point, I'm going to start lengthening him out. This might come on top. But what I want you to prioritize is your middle leg coming out first and going onto the shoulder. This is then going to come in and go into the spider guard position, so on his bicep. I'm then going to readjust this one onto his bicep. And to be really clear with spider guard, I am really pulling and really pushing. Not like a max lift, it's not 100%, but I'm not relaxed at any point when I'm playing spider guard. I'm pushing this way with this leg, I'm pulling with this hand. With this one, I can do the same, push and pull, but my preference is if I'm pushing with this one, I'm hamstring curling down with this one. At no point should Mike feel like he's balanced enough to start thinking about passing. And from here I can set up my different guards and different attacks. So have a go from there, but when you're in spider guard with your partner, just play with extending one leg and moving my bum. Okay? So eventually people stand up, right? So all we're going to do is just get into our partners and we're just going to play from here now. So same mechanics. Look, I'm still stamping. I'm still pushing. I'm still stamping and I'm still pushing. And then I want you to have a play of using a bicep ride. So look, this is going to come here. So inside, foot comes outside and I'm resting it here. This is great if Mike starts to run away or try and do a bit more dynamic. Look, I'm now pushing and I can pull. And at any point I can come back. Outside, rest on the bicep. You can slip it in for a shallow lasso if you need. This is really good control. I'm staying really active. My bum's off the floor. I'm pushing. I'm stamping. You can come to other guards from here. You can stretch them out. So just in your partners, start standing spider guard. Get your partner to move around. Get a feel for it. Lift your bum off the floor and start playing with the bicep ride. And as you get a bit comfortable with that, just start playing with using it to enter into different things and re-enter the spider guard. Loads of things you can come to. Okay? Any questions? So we've looked at getting into it. We're looking at a bit more control. So now, just in your partners, I want you to experiment with dropping a foot and using that to move your partner. So your foot can come in 3 places. It can come in the middle, it can come on this side, and it can come on this side. So if you're in the middle, I'm going to push, I'm going to bridge, and I'm going to push with this foot. And you can work out, there's loads of stuff we can do from here. And we're going to look at some stuff in the coming weeks. Next one, if I come here, I'm going to push, I'm going to bridge, and I'm going to push that way. And that exposes this arm for triangles and omoplatas. And the other one is your foot's going to go on this side. And that exposes all sorts from here. So back with your partners, same sort of deal, just play with it. But now practice or play with taking a foot off, using it to base, push, and then push with a spider. So we're just getting used to control, feeling safe, and getting used to moving your partner with spider guard. Okay? Last few minutes, then we'll get into some rounds.